I wake up in the morning, gotta thank the Lord. Say a prayer for yesterday and for tomorrow. Ain't no other option, gotta go and get it. Shout it, tell me if you with it. Cause swinging lane to lane and gripping grain don't feel the same when you gotta wear the shades.
I'm back. Welcome to Fishing with Lamar. This is the first summer series since starting the channel. Some of you reached out to me and wanted to see what was happening. Well, let me tell you what was happening. The weather conditions were so bad over the last several months. There was a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and it changed the Galveston Bay salinity level. Speckled trout, as many of you may or may not know, like a spawning salinity level of about 15 parts per thousand and up. Well, with all the rain that fell in the watershed, the Trinity Bay, Trinity River dropping it, emptying into the Trinity Bay, has dropped a lot of fresh water, or made it almost completely fresh. The San Jacinto River that comes off of the Lake Conroe and Lake Houston dropped a lot of fresh water around the Kima Seawolf Flats Clear Lake area. And then the Dickinson Bayou area dropped in a lot of fresh water. So the Bay complex has gotten to a point where it was almost completely fresh. I look at an app that shows the Galveston Bay salinity level, probably on a daily basis. I pull it up. I can show you what salinity level looks like as of today. So where we're fishing in the Galveston Channel, salinity level will be fine, and so the speckled trout should be fine as well. I'll be throwing my soft plastics again. The wind will be light coming out of the south-southeast. Water clarity will be what I call speckled trout green, and I look forward to hooking up with that old trout. Now I have a special guest with me, a guy that I fished with a lot in the 80s. We fished from the boat, we wade fish, we just had a blast. I can tell you, it's my brother. I'm 10 years older than him. As adults, we don't get an opportunity to fish a lot together anymore, simply because our jobs didn't coincide with the same off time. He's a teacher. He coaches all 4 sports: track, baseball, basketball, and football. So he's just busy. He even teaches summer school. So, but we're gonna have fun today, fishing together like we used to do years past. Only person who won't be with us this time is our father. The 3 of us have caught many a speckled trout on different shorelines of the Galveston Bay complex. In the boat, out of the boat. There are times we'll drive up on the shoreline and jump out of the boat because we love the wade. We love the wade fishing, especially in the summer. It keeps you cooler too. So with that being said, let me see if I can get. Okay, through the magic of electronics, I took a little time to pull it up so that you could see it. This is this purple arm right in here is right in there. It's East Bay, and with rollover pass closed, that water, the only way out is through the Galveston Channel down here. This large area right here is Trinity Bay, and this little and the Trinity River comes in off of that. This little arm over here is the San Jacinto River, as well as the Houston Ship Channel that's coming out. And all of the fresh water is dumped out into this purple area, where the salinity level is 1.8 parts per thousand to 0. As it gets blue, your salinity level gets a little bit higher, so it's a little bit more salt, but it's still all fresh water here. The area that I'll be fishing is the green arm, reach right around Pelican Island here, where it gets green and yellow. The magic of TV. They're green and yellow, right in there. This yellow along both is the Bolivar and Galveston shoreline to the Gulf of Mexico. And as you can see, when you're out in the Gulf, it's orange, pink, where the salinity levels are at their highest. So speckled trout will be in here today with the conditions being what they are. And this is what we'll be fishing. All right, good morning. We're gonna slide out here on this Galveston Channel again. And See what we get. See what we get. Be a little careful on these rocks. Good thing is the water's clear. I can see the bottom. Literally see where I'm stepping. Which is always good when you can see the steps. Yeah. Literally see the rocks. I like to clear the rocks a little bit. Yeah, that's a flounder.
No, go down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. I figured they should be in here.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah, the water is trout water.
Huh?
It's trout water now.
Yeah.
What you on your glow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I might. Yeah, I may have to go glow. But I'm gonna see. I'm throwing my shad. The boat wasn't catching nothing. There he is. Mm-hmm. Coming in. Tide coming in. Yeah, it's washing around. Remember I told you like them eddies? How them people get caught in them rip tides. Mm-hmm. Swallowed it. Huh? Yeah, I think I saw a boat when I was passing. Huh? I believe it. I believe it. I need to. Yeah.
Bottom.com.
Yeah, he old James played. Yeah, he swallowed it. He swallowed it. Good trout. He engulfed it. He was hungry. She was. Good morning, folks. Got my brother out. You hooked on? Coaching and teaching, so even in the summertime, he don't get to come out much, but he is. We're gonna see if we can get him on some fish. See him.
Trying to get my brother on some fish.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on some fish.
Let him know where they located because he done retired. He can go anytime.
Yep.
And anytime is the right time.
Anytime you can go is the right time. So we're gonna see if
sometimes it's called fishing, sometimes it's called catching.
that's it. It's fishing. It's actually fishing with an opportunity to catch. And you can say, unless you go regularly, your chances of catching are diminished. He had one on now. Let's see what he got. Spotted sea trout running around on these flats. I saw him come up out there. You guys may have seen it on the, you saw that water break. These fish are deep. When I say deep, we're not in very deep water, but they on the bottom half of this water column. He got one on. Let's see what he got. It's a small one.
Small but keeper.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Stay friendly.
You know, just so you guys know, you have to, after the day, you have to be strategic crossing over to Pelican Island because they're doing work on the bridge. He's on to another one. They work on the bridge. It's going to be closed most of the time. So there'll be a 2-1-2.
3 days.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Right.
And then set another time.
Right. They'll notify, but it'll be a 2-hour window when it's open for traffic. In the mornings, it's 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And now the evenings based on days will change. But I know during the, on the, I think it's, in fact, tomorrow, it's, he hit that one as soon as he hit the water. Tomorrow is, evening is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So, you have to plan your trip. And when you cross over in the morning, know that you'll be here until, for most of the day. It's a good trap right here. I like the fact that the state has changed the limit on these trout. The best eating trout are the 16, 15 to 19 inch. Fish. Now for the sport of it, I always want to catch the big one, but I catch them and release. As you know, I got trophies on the wall, so I'm not looking for a trophy fish to keep. Only to experience the thrill of the catch and turn her loose. Man, you started in that corner right there, at the point of the ship. Yeah. Catching with a bucket of live bait, a life jacket, and some bull reeds. That's your flounder. Found the flatfish he was looking for. It's a flounder. Said he wanted to put his shrimp on and go get one of the flatties. So he put his what you throwing there, man? DOA shrimp. You throwing the DOA? Free shrimping it. Looking for the flatties. And it didn't take him long. You have what is that, a pink? Put it, there you go. We see him. Don't want you to lose him on my account. Trying to show the people. Yeah, that's for his wife. She likes the old flatties. She don't eat many fish, but that flatty, like, she don't even eat trout, but she eat that flatty. You know, to go keep being able to come fishing, you always got to try to get out one of them. You know that other spot we plan to try? That's probably the bait to throw right there.
What's that?
That other spot. I sent you a clip yesterday. Okay, it's too late now.
Yeah.
They snatched it down.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna put it out there. When I say put it out there, I'm not gonna put it out. But the guy was doing some illegal things too.
Oh.
And you could clearly see if you just paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could see it. It was obvious. Quite obvious. We got there about 7 o'clock p.m. Huh? It was a little after what? 7? A little after 7? Uh-huh. 8? Oh, okay. You know, it used to, I don't know if they changed it. Yeah, they used to do that at 7.
No, they do that right.
Huh? Yeah. Well, why? I used to think we'd be out here. You hear that thing at 7? That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. I let he got off. Yeah, I actually throw that little John a lot further. I said I can throw that little John and it get down fast, yeah. Benny Swing, shout out to you, man. This is gonna be the first release. You kept asking me and kept asking me, and got a fish on. This will be the first one of the season. I'm not going to even use the net for him. But, right at about 15, 16. It's a good eating size. I put, as just a rule of thumb, I always put my markings on my rod an inch to, well, a ½ inch to an inch higher based on species. The speckled trout, I put it an inch higher, so my marking on my rod is set at 16. For red, I missed it. For redfish, it's, oh, you got it off. For redfish, you're just gonna make me. This is how a fish makes you change your lure. You just bite it off, half of it. So I'm gonna go to. That was a slim shady shad, which is what I always like to start with. And I'm gonna go to a Little John Glow. See a cart? Guy on the boat, let it drift back.
Like I used to do it at the island, like you.
Yeah. Problem is he can't see it now. Don't take long. That's a good head, good tail walker, head shaker right here. And a jumper. I always like a good jumping trap. Remind me of when I largemouth bass fishing, so I jump again, pull and drag. We're gonna go and get him in and release him. In and release you. Pretty fish, pretty fish. See if we're gonna get it in and release them. Get my tools to make it happen now. No, just in the bone. Just in the bone. Yeah, that's a quick catch and release. Good fish, good fight. See you another day. And another flounder. Yeah. Ought to put me on. Going to get me a flounder or two. Just to have a variety. Just to have a variety. speckled trout fishing, Texas Gulf Coast. Can't beat that, especially if you like largemouth bass fishing. It's the saltwater version of the largemouth bass. Likes to jump, fight, tail walk. Got it? So he got you is what you're telling me. I say he got you. I don't know if you all can see that boat down there, but that boat is a little bit too big to go up where it's going. But I hope he know what he's doing. I think he just discovered that and he turning hard to come up out of there. You see him? Yeah, he came. Where he going is the good thing is the tide is coming in, so he wouldn't have to wait as long. If it was going out, he would be waiting till the night after I get this fish. Oh, good job. Texas speckled trout. Once you perform and catch and release, it's best not to put a net on them. It's best not to let the fish touch the land. You know, if you're fishing from land, I've seen people drag fish up and just drag them on the ground, put them on the rocks. You're beating them up. You're gonna release them. And this one actually will be right at about 15. You're gonna release it. So what you want to do is wet your hand, and then you touch them, and you make your release real quickly. Just go on and let them go. That's the point in the state changing your bag limit so that the fishery can replenish itself. So it's best not to beat them up, and that process can happen a lot quicker. Yeah, you don't have him in your bag, but when you beat him up and he don't live, what was the point? If you don't know how to take care of the fishery properly, to release, once you get your limit, I suggest, can't tell people what to do, but my suggestion is that you go ahead and leave. As I've said in other episodes, it's our responsibility to take care of the resource for all of those coming behind us. The resource is currently under our stewardship. Another one on. That's some fun stuff right there. Talking about a stress relief. That's it right there. Look at it. It's called Texas spotted sea trout. Nice trout. Good solid fish. Look at that fish. This fish, almost 20 inches. About 18, 19, about 19. Looking at my mark. About 19-inch trout. Good solid trout. Now you release it. Now I saw one YouTuber catching and releasing after he caught his limit, putting them down in the rocks. A couple of them fell down in the rocks and he couldn't get them, couldn't retrieve them. You know, that means that those fish should not have been kept, because they actually became crab food down in the rocks. You didn't slide your shrimp down the apron? Down the apron?
Yeah. I put on them. I was trying to glow, but
oh,
Flounder, they like that.
That pink, the red, they like a little red in this stuff.
This time of the year, watercolor.
Mm-hmm.
Seawolf Shirley talk to you?
Yeah. You know what Seawolf Shirley said?
Close.
She said, yeah, I don't know what time.
Yeah.
I don't know what time they closing. I said, I think the schedule, they start tomorrow. So she said, well, I'm talking about tonight. I said, well, I'll be gone
That's
before.
what I told.
I'll be gone before,
Still down here at night, y'all need to call 911.
yeah, before it get close to even close to that. I'll be back in Houston. Yeah, old Seawolf Shirley. She all right. I can tell you this. I haven't had one to give us the inform us like she has. You know, not one.
Not a one.
She's the first one to give us good information. And what we're talking about is Shirley work at Seawolf here. She let us know that they have been seeing a juvenile gator around the island on this tip on Seawolf End. So for those of you coming down, if you're gonna wade fish, be careful. Here's the thing, those of you that wade fish a lot, I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to freshwater wade. And Brazos Bend State Park, for those of you that are in the Houston area, when they opened that back in the 80s, I actually wade fished that with all the gators, the big ones, little, I've seen them all, been within 2-3 foot of them. When they realized it was me, they'd turn and run. When I say me, when they realized it was a human being, they would run because they were afraid of humans. When people start feeding them, throwing them food, then they lost their fear of humans. and some of those stopped running, and so I stopped wading. Well, with all the fresh water in the bay, Seawolf here, which is right off the Galveston jetties, had turned a little bit fresh as well, with Dickinson Bayou, the San Jacinto River, the Trinity River. It pushed all that fresh water up way past Texas City at one point. And those alligators came out of all of those marshes and bayous, rivers, and found their way up around the island here. You know, every year they see a gator or two on one of the beach fronts, either Crystal or Bolivar or Galveston, every year. But Shirley went ahead and told us that they had been seeing a juvenile hanging out here around Seawolf. So she had, you know, just told us to keep our eyes and be careful. No one has ever seen it. Now I do know back in the 80s there used to be a gator, pretty good sized gator, that hung out on the shoreline back past the concrete ship, for those of you that know the Pelican Island area. Never seen up around Seawolf Park itself. But that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Seawolf Shirley has kept us well informed. And we like that. And so he's all within an hour's away. So yeah. Got it set up. He'll be here in August. They're gonna have Raquel's birthday, 5th birthday party here at some kind. It's like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, but it's out there in either spring or I forgot where. Cypress, I think you told me. I think it's in Cypress. Kim had already got it all set up. 25th of August. I'm finna put one on right here. Okay. I'm finna throw it for the first time in a minute. I got the other one. Yeah, you remember you gave me a pack. Yeah. I got the end. I looked at them last night. I started to hook them up. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get me another rod. Huh? I got a rod in the car. I don't bring it on because I'm gonna get me another. Yeah, I used to bring it. I looked up in my thing, it slipped out and the water was all in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me another net. I might get that double, and then I'm gonna rig my, if it don't already have it, I'm gonna rig my rod holder where I can have a little strap on it and lock it in, because that's what that happened a couple of years ago. And I said, oh, no, I ain't gonna do that anymore. I just leave it it's up there in the car. And if I want to, yeah, I just get out and go get it if I want. You got to get that rod holder with the pulley and it'll slide down and go more like on the boat. Yeah, I know, right. Yeah. Yeah, this the one came with the net. Yeah, that's what I do. Actually, Lee bought this net for me one Father's Day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I looked over my rod was sitting in the hole in the water. Yeah. I mean my reel. Yeah. I said, oh no, we can't keep doing this one. trout?
Like a clown.
Feel like a flounder. Look like one too. It sure is. Oh, flatty. The guy up there asked me if he thought I was you on the pier. Cause he can't say, you keep doing it good? I said, no, I'm not. I'm just going out. He said, oh, I thought that was you over there. I said, no, that's my brother. I'm finna go out there and meet him. I said, he's probably getting some. Conditions look like he ought to be getting them. Who?
Yeah, he's on the pier.
Yeah, he was going to get him something to eat. No, to drink. Because he asked me if I knew if they had a beverage Coke machine or something up here. So
They got a bait. Well, I don't know.
well, they got. I know. I told him if they don't have one up here, which they probably have one there because of. I say the other place is the down there where they sell the bait at. Yeah, yeah, right. I said I don't. I haven't been down there to see it or what's in there. If I'm gonna say this, if they selling lures or something or tackle, then they probably have something to drink. Yeah.
Whoever's selling the bait.
Right. Even if let's say even if he's selling out at school,
Yeah.
Cokes and things, so they can. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens. See, I don't even know if I can go get it. I'm gonna see, because the tide is a little high. Yeah, it's higher than normal, and it's not even. What time is it?
9:10.
See that? Yeah, I might not be able to get it. I gotta. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this one, because I'm already on my toes. Let me ease out of there.
You know you
Yeah, I know it. I know it. Yeah.
Let me show you how we ride as the sun goes down.
That's the only one I had on.
Let your mind get blown as the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. I swear I live for the moments that are hard to breathe in. My memories up in the hills are really Mona Lisas. Painting pictures of the beauty, I don't need needs. Painting pictures with my words seems rather easy. Time seems to stand still when I'm on the road. I make my wheels take a balance on the highs and lows. I reminisce about my past, pray about my future. Every time I start my bike, it's like a revolution. This for the bars, making noise in the backwoods. Headed to the highs for the sun goes down. And for the bars stuck in places where that sun don't shine. Expand your mind, cause every wall has another side. Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside to knock it down. And memories are just the fuel used for the ride. Memories of happiness will make a smooth glide to a pasture full of shade trees and endless good times. Now I'm ready for the light. Let me show you how we ride as the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. 4 wheels on the dirt road. Let your mind